So like I said, fair share problems are when we want to divide something up into equal portions. For example, if there are 3 apples and 4 friends, we'll call them 1, 2, 3, and 4. I know, super creative, right? We're going to call those 4 friends 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they want to share those apples equally. How much of the apples will each friend get? Well, as of right now, you don't know how to divide correctly, for at least most of you, a smaller number by a larger number, because you'd end up getting a decimal or a fraction. So what we're going to do to solve these problems is we're going to draw a picture. And we're going to start by drawing the picture of whatever it is that we want to divide up. So in this case, we're dividing up 3 apples. So I'm just going to draw some basic circles. I have apple number 1, apple number 2, and apple number 3. So with those 3 apples, I'm going to work with 1 apple at a time, because do I have enough for my 4 friends to have 1 whole apple? Well, I have 4 friends and only 3 apples, so that means nobody can get a whole apple at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to work 1 apple at a time. If I were to look at this 1 apple and I wanted to just divide that 1 apple between the 4 friends, how much would each of the 4 friends get? Well, there are 4 people, so I'm going to need to cut this apple into 4 pieces. So I'm going to cut it up into 4 pieces. And each friend is going to get 1 piece of that. So I have 1 friend, number 2, I have the 3rd friend, and I have a 4th friend. Okay? So each one of these people is going to get 1 piece out of how many pieces? Well, I have 1 piece out of 4 total pieces. So it doesn't matter who I'm talking about. Friend 1 is going to get 1/4 of it. Friend 2 is going to get 1/4 of it. Friend 3 is going to get 1/4 of it. And friend 4 is going to get 1/4 of it. So I divided up my first apple. I'm going to do the same thing to the second apple as well. I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces, and I'm going to give 1 piece to friend 1, 1 piece to 2, 1 piece to 3, and 1 piece to 4. Again, each friend, no matter who we're talking about, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to get 1/4 of that apple. Also, we have a 3rd apple here. So we're going to cut this apple into 4 pieces, and we're going to give a piece to each one of the 4 friends. I've got friend 1, I've got friend 2, I've got friend 3, and I've got friend 4. So again, out of this 3rd apple, they're going to get 1/4 of the apple. So then I go back and look, and it says, how much of the apples will each friend get? Well, they're going to get 1/4 of this apple, plus 1/4 of this apple, plus 1/4 of this apple. So if I do 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, that's 1, 1, and 1, which is 3. And the pieces all stayed the same. It was out of 4 every single time. So each friend is going to get 3/4 apples.